Oh,
You can tell that it it naturally flows well, but he doesn't take much care in it. Uh, you can see he wears a sort of a felt or like a fabric red sort of overcoat with like a white undershirt, and you can see a chain shirt in between. And his posture, his attitude, he is you can tell that he's very laid back, but he carries a sort of confidence in him that's very easy to tell, although it might be hard to tell whether it's actual confidence or arrogance. He keeps a longsword at his hip, uh, and he also wears a like a small white scarf around his neck that flows behind him.
After that introduction, my character stands. I am Renee Stellaria, daughter of Althon Stellaria of the Silver Star Company. It is a pleasure to work with you. As she turns to look at the other two that she's working with, her expression goes from serene, going through the motions, and slowly curls into a sneer. She is dressed in a red dress that would have at some point been fancy, but it is clear that it has suffered quite some wear and tear. As she stands, you can faintly hear the jingle of chainmail underneath it. And on her hip is a rapier, and she has nothing else.
my character sort of just leans back, raises an eyebrow, and sighs, might as well. The name's Cecil, and you can see that they are dressed in what looks to be like almost merchant, like seafaring merchant type clothing. A bit on the nicer side. They have an eye patch over one eye and long, straight black hair that is tied back into a ponytail. They're a half elf, as noted by their ears. And they sit there with 2 daggers on their hips. Just kind of a laid back attitude right now. Not really smug, but just a let's see where this goes type thing.
Forgot some details. Oops.
You can continue if you'd like.
Yes, please. Thank you. Her blonde hair is neatly tied back into a series of braids and perfectly framed, that perfectly frame her face. It's clear that she's a dwarf once she stands. And just from her posture, her facial expressions, and her voice, it's clear she's not only nobility, but is that kind of nobility. Arrogant, looks down on others. But she also seems
I
a
would like to
little
mention that my eyebrows.
inexperienced.
My
Alright.
eyebrows just been permanently raised. Just
I
like
know, just
are we sure about this guy? Just a
stares.
She looks at the two of you with a mix of surprise and disgust.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Seneschal, well, I do appreciate your counsel, and I know that you know what is best for the Accord? Are these really the finest the Accord can offer for this mission?
He gives a slight tired smirk and he says, "Well, they aren't the best we can offer. I would say you three are some of the best that the Accord has come upon in recent memory. But I'm certain you all will get there."
I wish I shared your confidence, but thank you.
Hey, now, I've had a good enough record.
You know, there's a reason the nobles hire the common folk for mercenary work, right?
I suppose so.
Because we're not afraid to get our hands dirty.
can
We
see
know
You
why
can
we're
see
all
her
here.
hands just like clench.
He clears his throat and he says, "We know why we're all here. We actually get shit done in this city. But with introductions out of the way, I've called you here with a mission from the High Arbiters of the Accord." He hesitates a little bit and goes back to, looks down and starts flipping through some notes. "While they are usually unconcerned with such matters, they have raised concerns about a new member of House Arraius. You've all demonstrated that your goals somewhat mostly align with the Accord and decent loyalty to our cause, and we are entrusting with you with this important task. But first, before we dive deeper into the person of interest that you are all here for, there is one small matter that we must take care of before we take care of that. We have come upon a tip that a suspicious caravan will be escorting a package acting under the guise of House Saran. It has been found through one of our spies that they may have counterfeit documents and must be inspected thoroughly. Now, I am asking for the utmost for you to be careful, as we do not want to be blaming the wrong people, and if it does end up being those acting as one of the houses, but not, we don't want to risk the Accord's reputation. Some of the members of the escort may look a bit more rough than usual if they are coming from the Undercity, but if they are wearing the Saran uniform, it is usually hard to tell. House Saran and Arraius make regular trips to the Undercity for humanitarian reasons, or at least that's what they would like to say. Anyway, I am entrusting this mission to you basically as a way to prove to us a little bit more than you already have that this mission is for you. Basically, your findings will determine whether you are worthy. The caravan should be arriving from the Undercity within the next hour. If you have any questions, please ask. If not, I recommend rendezvousing with the Valen Guard stationed at the Undercity checkpoint. I'm sure you know the way.
Should we?
I'll put like a fist like to my heart and tap it. Consider it done.
Just one question.
Yes?
Are we making it obvious that we're the ones investigating, or should it be more incognito?
That is a good question. I would say that is completely up to you, but if you do want to keep it a little bit close to the chest, as it may be a little bit sensitive depending on what goes down. But you will have to present yourselves to the guard as agents of the Accord, so at least the Valen guards should know that you are there to investigate. Usually, things like this, you can usually guide it as a regular checkup to see if everything is going smoothly at the checkpoint. And there won't be any problem. Usually, those Valen guards are very rough and tumble these days.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Let's not keep him waiting.
Perfect. Well, if there are no more questions, if you have any additional questions, I will be in my office and my secretary can lead you there.
I
But anyway.
do have one question, Seneschal.
Yes, of course.
Will there be any compensation for our efforts?
He gives like a tired smile. Yes, of course. As any Accord job, you will be compensated, and depending on the results, you may be compensated a little bit more extra, so to say, from, let's say, my personal pockets.
Her eyes flash for a second, and there's this hint of a smile. I see. Thank you, Seneschal. And with that,
Always gold with these people.
she rises and makes her way begins to make her way out of the room.
Gold makes the world turn.
That it does.
I love how that's the one thing that they agree on right now. Oh, money makes the world go round.
Teleport you to the stairs. There you go. As you walk down the stairs, the creaking of the wood is heard by the assistant, and he says, I do hope the meeting went well. Garland can be a bit rude sometimes.
More people
Everything
can
was
stand to be
fine.
rude.
He's a good leader. He does what's needed.
That's what we do around here. Keep the houses in check.
Yeah.
Anyway, I believe Garland told you, but if you have any questions, you can direct them to me, and I will direct them to him.
Understood. Thank you.
Noted.
Oh, and one more thing before you leave. He reaches into a drawer and he pulls out a sending stone and hands it to one of you, whoever would like to
She would
take it.
stride up and take it.
If you do run into any trouble or need any assistance, I will be willing to answer any additional questions that may be needed.
I see. Thank you.
Noted. Well, let's not keep our ride waiting.
Yes. We have a job to do after all.
Right.
That we do.
All right. Give me a second here.
Apologies, my family chooses the best moments to start talking loudly.
Oh, weird.
Darn.
No, I
Yeah,
get
how-
that. Also, I can
how
already see the writing on the wall. This is gonna be so funny. this is gonna be so much fun.
Heck yeah.
I had some apprehensions going in, but now that I've kind of found
Oh,
a
no,
voice
this
and
is
a
gonna be
solid
good.
character, I can
Oh,
I can
no.
already see how horrible this is going to go for
No.
our tree.
I've
Mer-
added sending
We're going to
stone
fuck
to
up this
the...
job so badly,
I've
and
sent
it's going to be
a-
Renee's fault.
I've put a sending stone in the party inventory in D&D Beyond. I think it appears for everybody.
Ooh, let's see. Party inventory. Yes.
When did they add that?
Recently.
Thank
Probably in the
God.
update. That's
I know,
fucked up
literally.
the UI.
That's really nice, actually.
That's
Um,
yeah, it is really, really good.
All right.
Let me try and refresh because I don't see it. There it is. Yeah.
Since this is a session 0.5, it is a little bit more streamlined than usual, but
Mhm.
Fine
As-
with me.
Fill
you
out
step
the
out
ball
of the embassy. Despite it being midday, a sudden darkness overwhelms the entire district as the sun disappears behind the upper tier above. The ever-bright lanterns around you begin to light up the streets, while those around you begin to squint their eyes to adjust to the change. As you do the same, you make your way to the main street.
You can hear the clack, 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 clack of Renee's every step. She's in heels.
For Cecil is the exact opposite. You cannot hear their footsteps.
The dichotomy of solitude, huh?
As you make your way to the main street from the embassy, you notice the dark and quiet alleys light up with handheld lanterns. Arrayus doctors, accompanied by Accord agents, check on those passed out in the alleys and tend to orphaned children. As you arrive to the main street, it is narrow and crowded. Food stalls and merchants line the way, blocking businesses and abandoned buildings. The smell of hot meats and bread permeates throughout the air. Vendors shout as carts roll on the cobblestone road, while drunken laughter and cheering can be heard further ahead. Pause.
Hungry.
Weaving your way through the crowd, you notice the regular Valen Guard, known as Defenders, posted on about every other street corner, some shouting at those blocking the way for carts and others kicking drunkards out of the bars. The street eventually opens up to a larger common area surrounded by theaters and businesses.
Apologies for the silence. I'm trying to sew a hole shut in my hoodie.
You're all good.
Ooh. Ooh, lots of people.
Oh wow.
Lots of people.
Let's see.
Is that a baby griffin?
Shh. That wasn't supposed to be there. No, I was just testing them. Like, I was making characters and then I forgot to put that away. All right. Let's see.
A likely story.
Put
Likely
that thing
story.
away, or so help me God.
Party. All right. The street eventually opens up to a large and common area. The source of cheering is clearly seen as an acrobat, right here, surrounded by the crowd, is juggling flaming torches rolling on a wooden barrel. Additional sights are seen: murals, small stages, food carts, and even a citizen shouting news on an impending invasion. So we got a guy on a table here shouting. We got a guy rolling
Of course
some
we do.
barrels. What would y'all like
Barrels.
to do?
You hear the sigh. Oh, just another day in this lovely city.
Oh, when you ignore all the people shouting about doom and gloom.
What do you mean? That's normal too.
You'd think it'd be
We were
easier
supposed
than to...
Sorry, no, out of character. We're supposed to be looking for a guard, right?
So You're not at the checkpoint yet.
Right. Okay.
You're on your way to the checkpoint. This is just like a little area that you can do some role play in if you would like.
Okay. I'll get closer, just like to have a listen into conversations. See if I can pick up.
Yeah, you would have noticed. Let me grab my token. Cecil sticking to the edges of said crowd.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Ren is just like completely out in the open.
As does
Yeah.
Renee. Does Renee. She is also sticking to the edge and is kind of like half hiding behind this like retaining wall of shrubs.
As you get closer, you can make out more of what the crier is shouting. And they begin to shout a little bit more, repeating the same phrases a lot. War is coming to Petra. The tyranny of the Aegis Ascendancy can no longer be ignored. Refugees come from all over Wokova. They crowd our streets, eat our food, steal our jobs. We must act. The houses must act to secure our position of power between the three nations. The Accord holds us back from our true glory.
I wish I could give that stupid crier a piece of my mind.
They're not worth the trouble.
I found that one out. What was it? 3 weeks ago? I will not be making that mistake again.
You there, citizen, and he points to Ren.
I'll,
Please, come closer.
I like turn out from trying to just blend in and pass by, and I'll be like, I'll walk up like casually, still like hand like
The trauma
forearm
of
resting.
being perceived.
It's fine. Like forearm is like resting on like the pommel of his sword.
What are your thoughts on the Accord?
The Accord, huh? Well, despite what others may say and what the houses might think of them, I think they're necessary. If one house gets out of line, then the whole balance shifts, and that doesn't do well for anyone.
Well, you see, the rest of my listeners, these are the type of people that are holding us back. Without the Accord, the houses could rise farther beyond their limits. How do you not see that?
Well, let me ask you this. Were the houses allowed to rise uncontrollably? And should one house bar another from reaching its full potential, would that not spark conflict in the streets? Wouldn't that lead to, I don't know, how to say, anarchy? Is that any better than what we're dealing with right now?
I don't know. Setting shit on fire is pretty fun. I say this quietly, like away from them.
Yeah.
Renee's
See, that is another
remarks.
poor argument from you type of folk. Those who say the house war was only ended by the Accord are nothing but fools. If there was only a little bit more time, we would have gotten along. The Accord swooped in and stole our rights away.
Renee's remarks back to Cecil. There would be no such anarchy. It would just be a dictatorship run by House Valen. Honestly, not much would change.
The crier seems visibly flustered now, and he says, well, that may be true, but he seems to be fumbling over his words and thinking of what to say next.
Do you understand what happens when a group grabs power? When violence is monopolized in society? They will determine all. They will write the laws, they will enforce them, they will determine who is guilty and who is innocent. House Valen would become judge, jury, and executioner. Is this the world you want?
Well, no,
You, you, you could see Ren like crack a grin, like as like the situation like keeps going.
It's escalating.
You think it's bad now. If you let any house take over completely, you haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, I promise it will get 100 times worse.
I must excuse myself.
Oh my god.
And he just flustered walks away.
What a spineless, sniveling coward. Truly no appreciation for debate.
All I'm thinking of is
One of the
that fucking Hamilton song.
You
No,
say,
yeah,
you say anarchy.
I've been listening to a lot of Hamilton, so it's probably been inspired.
Mhm.
No, it's good. It's good.
My name is Samuel Seabury. Anyway, one of the commoners say, "Oh, good. I was getting sick of hearing him talk. All these criers come in here from the top and start talking about war. Can't even feed our families some of these days."
Yes.
Yeah. I'll turn to like that commoner. Yeah, I know. All these nobles and believers of the houses, they don't know much about us common folk, do they?
Exactly, and I mean that's what the Accord is for. But recently, I wonder how long it's going to last.
I'm sure they're doing their best, despite everything.
I would hope so. And then after he says that, the crowd over here begins to become a little bit more cheery than usual. As can I have y'all roll a perception check?
Yeah.
Absolutely. First
How many
roll of the
people have
campaign.
noticed? I mean, as Renee's walks around, they can
I
hear
roll
the
a
loud
nat one.
clack, clack, clack of her fucking heels. Let's see,
I got a
I'm gonna-
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Let's see what I
nice.
get with this. Can I use in person or is it online only?
What did y'all use? D&D Beyond?
I
Or is
used
D&D
Beyond.
You can either use
I
Beyond or
have
you can use the dice within tabletop.
Okay, I will
I
just
have
roll
my
Beyond
physical
then.
dice with me, but they've been misbehaving lately.
That is a 12.
12. All right. I would say, Renee, so you see a small feathered creature begin to run its way through the crowd and the legs. And Cecil, you see a beaked feathered creature. It seems to be a small baby bird that walks on all fours.
Let's go.
Depending on how well you are with Arcana, I would say you could roll to see if you know what it is exactly.
Only Cecil can.
Arcana.
Roll what?
Arcana.
Sorry, I kind of missed like
I know you're good.
half of
If you would like to roll Arcana to see what the creature is, it looks like a
creature.
small baby bird that's running on four legs.
Doug,
Where's the token?
I have a
I don't
-1
have
in
anything.
Arcana.
I have nothing in Arcana, but might as
I
well.
rolled 2 nat 1s in a row. What am I?
Because
You're
only
getting
is it
them out
just to
early.
roll
Got a
for
0.
Cecil, or can we all roll?
We can all
I would. It's
roll.
just a roll for Cecil because they are
Okay,
the one who
that's what I thought.
Okay.
Perception.
saw it. Yeah.
I got a 0
got-
anyway.
Of 15.
A 15. This is from, I don't know, you probably read something or other. This is a baby griffin just running its way through the legs and of the commoners, and everyone's like screaming, and eventually it runs and it knocks into the barrel of the juggler, causing the juggler to drop his flaming torches, which lights the barrel under him on fire, and a mixture of happiness and cheers turning into screams and horror as the fire is raging and the juggler like falls to the ground.
Oh shit.
Now, where did that thing come from?
And it's kind of now been cornered by the commoners, like trying to capture it, but it keeps slipping through their arms.
He clack, 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 slowly walks up. Entertainer, are you all right?
Can I, like, go around the back while, what's your character's name again?
Renee's.
Renee's. Sorry. Still trying to memorize them.
Renee. It's Renee's,
Renee's.
but everyone
Renee's.
mispronounce it as Renee's.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. New characters. Gonna take a minute.
True.
Because we have
yeah.
Ren and Renee's.
Yeah. Anyways, when Renee's is talking, can I go around the back and try and, like, capture the baby griffin? Or at least try to?
How do you want to try to capture the griffin?
And I'm trying to
Yeah,
check on the entertainer.
The entertainer is on the floor and he says, what? And his boot starts to like catch on fire a little bit, and he's like, oh god. And he
Can I run
takes
in
it
and like
off.
try and like put out or like mitigate some of the flames?
Yeah. You run towards it and
You're going
help
through
pull off.
the water fountain, the fountain.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not that deep. You like can like run through it, and you help him like take the boot off, and he throws it into the fountain. Good heavens, what is that?
I'm gonna kneel down, like I'm gonna shove my way through and kneel
Mhm.
down, and I'm gonna hold out a piece of food. I know they're like carnivores, I think, because
Mhm.
griffin, not hippogriff, right?
Yes,
Yep.
Griffin.
Yes.
Carnivores.
So I'm gonna have just like some dried meats, and I'm gonna try and lure it. Like, just come on, come closer. I ain't gonna hurt you.
Roll an animal handling check.
Animal handling.
19. Damn.
What the fuck?
What is
All right.
going on?
I don't know.
The griffin kind of tilts his head to the side, like dog birds do, and kind of does a like a.
That's so fucking cute. Great noises.
There you are. Come closer.
Wretched thing.
It looks stinky and dirty, and
I don't care. I scoop it up.
Renee's takes a
in my
step
arms.
back.
I scoop it up in my arms.
Yep. It like starts like biting at the meat in your hand while you do that.
Oh, aren't you a cutie?
What a disgusting creature.
Oh, shut up.
She fucking clutches her pearls. Non-existent pearls.
She didn't
It's
mean
kinda-
that, and I'm just like I'm cooing and petting at it.
It's kind of cute in a weird way.
It's just a little baby.
What is this?
Let's
it,
get
like-
you away from this crowd. I'm gonna.
He like buries his head into your arms.
So cute. Was the performer okay?
Once Cecil backs out of the crowd.
Yeah.
Do you need
some
medical
of-
attention?
Some of the crowd is attending to him. They're all like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah. Happens all the time."
That should not be a sentence that comes out of his mouth.
Well.
Do you need any medical attention?
Actually, yeah.
If I don't have to pay.
You do not.
Are you hurt at all?
Yeah, and he kind of he puts his hand behind his head and I banged my head pretty hard.
Please allow me. She steps up, clack, clack, and may I? She comes up, basically puts her hands up, like, may I touch?
Yes, of course.
And she puts a hand to the back of the man's head and kind of mutters something under her breath. And he will get 5 points of healing.
Nice.
Me, who doesn't have any magic.
There, is that enough?
Yes, I feel much better, but unfortunately, that is my cue. I will be taking my leave. And he grabs like a little container he placed on the ground that was kind of spilled a little bit from the fall, and he starts scooping it up with his hands. Thank you all for attending my performance. I must go. And he just kind of goes.
Careful playing with fire next time.
He didn't get his boot. He's just running. He's just like walking away.
Sir,
without
you
his boot.
forgot your... Oh, what am I
This is like a messed up version of Cinderella.
Clack, clack,
will not-
clack. She's in this bright
I will-
fucking red dress, like amongst
will
all
not
these
be
commoners.
playing
She's dressed like a
Prince Charming.
noble. If a
Fantastic.
noble that got beat up a couple times.
We're not clearing any stealth missions.
Damn, my specialty.
No.
What are you implying?
Now I have this little baby.
Was
These
we're
little
not clearing
should-
any stealth missions in character, or is that
Yes.
as Renee's walks up? What are you implying by that?
It means the upper
We
levels
should-
can hear you about 3 miles away.
We should probably find someone that knows more about that creature and can probably look after it better than us.
Can I make an Arcana
um,
now that I got a closer look at it?
yes.
Well, the little guy has to have come from somewhere. Griffins aren't usually
That's a
seen.
17.
17.
Mm.
A griffin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you just trying to figure out like
What the fuck am I
what do
looking
you,
at?
yeah, this is a griffin. You do know that griffins, I would say all three of you know that griffins are a common mode of transportation, at least in the upper levels. So wherever this little guy came from, he must have lost his way somewhere.
Someone's transportation to me lost and unknown in the lower levels. You poor thing.
This guy isn't transporting anybody. He's too little.
That is true, but he would one day.
Maybe he could be our mode of transportation.
Griffins are also worth a pretty penny depending on who you sell them to. So
As if I'll be anywhere near you by the time he's an adult.
I'm cuddling the thing close and I'm feeding it another piece of jerky.
would you say Cecil has a decent knowledge of animals?
Yeah, I would say so.
You probably would have studied like modes of transportation or something if you are from a merchant's type thing.
Mhm.
You do know that griffins are difficult to raise, not impossible, but you must, as you did, feed it raw meat regularly if you are to take care of the creature. But now you just got a little griffin.
Well, I guess we can see if anybody's missing one, but if not,
How are you going to feed a beast like that?
meat.
She looks you up
Lots
and
of it.
down. Meat you can surely afford.
I have my ways.
Stealing? Thought so.
I come from a respectable merchant's guild.
Merchant's Guild.
You know, if the upkeep to look after this thing goes higher than my budget, I'm not paying for any of the, you know.
Would rather sell it than feed it.
One of the commodores comes up and he says, "Is that griffin yours?" Actually, don't answer that. If it's not,
I'll just turn to Cecil.
it's like this burly dwarf with a large beard. He says, "Well, if it's not, I would recommend getting rid of it as soon as possible. Not like that, but a lot of folks are gonna keep their eyes on you if you just carry that around the city.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend being careful and just keeping your eyes out."
I'm
Thank
sure
you
we could
for the
find a
advice.
respectable people to hand it off to, if anything.
I'm sure one of the many Saran outposts on this level may suffice.
So wrong.
I sure as hell not going up.
In any
House
case,
names.
he turns around and he just kind of starts talking to people. The griffin is now like cooing, like falling asleep in your arms. If you had a backpack, if anyone has a backpack of some sort, you would be able to just like, he's small enough where you could like carry him in it if you would like.
Actually,
Well,
do I? I need to check.
I do.
Renee's would have
Yeah,
a
it
tote
says
bag.
I do.
Never mind, she wouldn't. She has like a small tote, basically just like a large purse.
Yeah, I have a backpack and I'm probably use like one of my spare jackets to make a sort of not a swaddle, but just like a little pouch for it to rest in
Okay.
on top of the backpack. So it doesn't like fall off when sleeping.
Also, I forgot to mention, did y'all choose that one common, was it uncommon magic item?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I did not. I forgot about that. Let me go. Was it what, like any uncommon, or is it?
Any uncommon magic item. Just run
Okay.
it by me first.
Yeah. You guys keep going. I'll like research stuff while I do that.
But yeah, you put the griffin in that little thing you said you made with your
I'm just
extra
gonna call it
clothing.
a swaddle.
Swaddle.
Oh yes. Got to also add another fucking detail about Renee's, but that's not important.
If you would like,
I mean,
you may.
she has a rapier on one hip and a little buckler on the other, like
Nice.
a small shield.
I gotta find you a image that better represents this character.
Yes. I like the
Um,
face, but the body and the
mhm.
weapon.
Yeah.
Because the face gives off the exact kind of emotions that Renee's is feeling right now. Well, where next? Do you know any trusted business partners? Cecil?
Mm, few. I don't know how many you'd find respectable.
I would remind you that Garland did say that the caravan would be arriving in the hour, so
We'll have to investigate this later, though. The caravan should be here soon. Lead the way, please.
Which way would it be?
You don't have to go a certain way. Let me just transition real quick. um, as you walk, as you get your bearings and begin to make your way, a older merchant kind of waves you three down, about a little bit outside of the main square, and he says, "Excuse me."
Yes.
Hmm?
I've been having trouble lifting some of these crates into my cart. Could you give me a hand?
Hmm.
I'll help
Of
with my
course.
-1 strength. Oh, no, not the
Yeah,
baby.
sure thing.
There are about 3 crates left, so if you would like to help, go ahead and roll a athletics check.
Athletics. Finally, something I'm good at.
All
He
right.
said athletics.
That's a natural 20. 25.
Yeah, I'm not lifting
You lift all
shit.
3 at once.
I would say, Ren, yeah, no, you lift 2 crates at once.
Yeah, I'm not
and Cecil,
lifting.
You kind of like grab onto one of the crates, like
Did he-
pretending that you're helping, but you can't. You're not actually helping. It just looks like you're.
No, sir. Investing in some sort of ramp to unload and load your cargo would surely help your back.
Yes. I have been meaning to invest in something like that, but work comes first, and
Work goes easier with the right equipment.
he kind of just is like, yeah, I know. Thank you.
Of course. Well, Cecil, are you going to give Ren the last box?
I'm trying not to wake the baby.
Ren, if you would be so kind as to do the honors.
Yeah, sure. Alright, I zoned out for like 2
No,
seconds.
you're good.
You're good.
Both in character and out of character?
No, just
I
out of
would
character.
say with that nat 20, you're also easily able to pick up the last crate with one hand and place it onto the cart. And he says, thank you very much. I don't have much to give you for your help, but
There is no
Don't worry about
need
it.
for compensation. It was a simple act of kindness. Not
Thank
everything
you.
has to be charged.
and he like claps his hands together. He's like, thank you very much. And he begins to prepare the cart for travel. I wish you all a blessed day under the kindred.
As
Take care.
to you.
And you begin to make your way towards the checkpoint.
All right.
Oh.
I didn't realize we would be having the mission the same day.
You're in the same city, just a little bit on the outskirts.
Look at those horses.
As
Look
we're
at
walking,
those horses.
Renee says to the two of you, I didn't realize we'd be going on this mission on the same day. I see I didn't dress appropriately.
What? Don't you carry a spare change of clothes?
I do, but where in the world am I going to go to change?
I
There are
just
some
look
bushes over
around
there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna point to the bushes?
What? Too uncouth for you? You can see Rand just has this like shit-eating grin. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Oh,
It's alright, I'll turn away.
you better, you scoundrel. Oh, men these days. She, despite her begrudging attitude, she does um step into the bushes, and after like a minute or so, she is in more commoner style clothes. Um, some leathers and uh, cottons. The kind of thing that honestly someone who's not very well off would wear. You can see they're kind of a little dirty. Hey, better.
Now you blend in with the rest of us.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
I turn around as like Cecil's talking. I'd say it's an improvement.
Of course you would.
Not that I don't appreciate the chainmail and the dress.
It's okay. You can say you don't like me. The feeling is mutual.
I was just gonna say it's a bit noisy for travels like
That's
this.
the point.
Well, if anything, the protection will be, safer than nothing.
Yes.
As
So,
you arrive, oh, sorry.
uh, you can have her speak, her like what she was about to say get cut off. It's okay.
Good.
I'm pretty
As
sure it was just
you-
banter.
No, I was just gonna
Nah,
do
it
some
was going to be
description.
a little hint of her backstory, but
Ah,
As you
go
make your
ahead.
way closer to the checkpoint and gate, the wall holds a handful of armed guards with ranged weapons. They all eye you as you walk closer, and a lone guard stands at the entrance of the checkpoint, checking papers and allowing caravans passage while turning away others. And he says, I know that you have clearance, but I don't see your official papers. And a beautiful looking Aarakocra with many gems and just jewelry on themselves says, all I have is glass trinkets. There's not much dangerous about that. Please just let me up so I can sell them. And he says,
Recognize the jewelry.
No, I wouldn't say.
Okay.
It's just the guard turns to you, and, like glances at you, and he says, I don't have time for this. One moment. And he waits for you to approach closer.
Sure. And I'll step forward. Is there a problem?
Nothing. It's just he doesn't have a license to sell. I've never heard of a license to sell glass like this, but he doesn't have a license for it. So anyway,
Interesting. Renee's is kind of like hiding, but behind Cecil and Ren and letting them do the talking.
and the Aarakocra's like, oh, don't worry, I won't sell any of it if I'm not allowed to. And he kind of like winks a little bit at you all.
I just smirk.
I'll 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 sort of I'll nod at the Aarakocra. Well, if they're not here to sell,
The defender, he says, "I am Defender Olivier. It is a pleasure to make your service. I assume you are the agents the Accord sent."
Aren't we
We are.
supposed to be undercover?
I was notified of your arrival by our guards.
I see.
By way of Sending Stone. Nothing really gets around us.
Are these the Valen guards?
Yes, this is Defender is usually like the basic guards around the
Okay.
city under Valen.
Yeah.
Also-
Somehow the sneer that has been in Renee's like default face somehow gets like even worse. She somehow gets more disgusted.
On the flip side, Ren is like showing like a proper level of respect
Mm-hmm.
and like a level of understanding.
This
Cecil still has that lackadaisical attitude.
This Defender seems to take care of himself pretty well. His hair is clean, his clothes are clean, and he's clean shaven as well. Seems to take quite pride in his appearance, but his face does not represent that at all. He says, "Well, I don't have time for this. Kui, you're free to go." And he says, and the bird says, "Yippee!" And he picks up his cart and he begins to make his way past everyone. And he kind of quietly turns to you, Cecil, and he says, "You want to buy some shiny rocks?"
I'm gonna talk over him just to like hide it. Have fun sightseeing.
It's like,
"You want to buy some shiny rocks? I love glass too. I have so much. I have too much glass and not enough other things. Would you please buy some?"
I sneakily hand a slip of paper that has information written for some lesser known markets.
Ooh, I will go check this out. Thank you very much. Would you like to
Keep
see
on the
my
down
collection?
low. Maybe next time.
And he starts pointing out his collection. He's like, "This is that, and this is this."
Walks over. Really, this is fascinating. Yeah, can you
Can I
accompany me down the road?
Can I just like distract the guard in like conversation while they're like doing that?
He kind of like glances over, but then he glances back to you since you're trying to get his attention. And Renee, so what are you doing?
I'm walking up and I said, "Really, this is fascinating. Could we discuss this further, perhaps further down the road?
Oh,
You can meet us
of
in the
course.
town square later."
My goal is to get to the docks and head out to sea, but if you would like to discuss more, I will be there. And he kind of like has a little disappointed look in his face. I will be going now.
Oh,
I must-
If you need a boat, I have people.
I may take you up on that offer if we happen to meet again. I must go before it gets dark.
Yes. Farewell.
Best of luck, my feathered friend.
Of course. And he begins to make his way.
Genuinely surprised you didn't tell me to do a sleight of hand for that paper.
I would say the guard is more distracted.
Mm.
And Ren, you're talking to him.
Yeah, I'm just like, is there anything else? Has there been anything else that's out of ordinary?
He scratches the back of his neck. No, and honestly, I don't know why y'all are here in the first place.
Don't worry about it.
We're just doing reconnaissance.
Routine
Just a
checkups and
standard
all of
checkup,
that.
then, I would hope.
Yes, indeed.
Well,
Yeah.
before I let you do anything, I need you and your friends to show me some identification, like papers.
Of course. I'll
Yes, of
slip into a
course.
pouch, pull it out, and like kind of like open it with like 2 fingers, just to show.
Okay.
She pulls her papers out from her purse and does like holds them by the top and just like fucking proudly displays them.
I just hold up
Mm.
the folded papers using one hand to open them up.
Okay. He just kind of quickly glances at them. You can't really tell if he actually looked at them or not.
It's like when the
Weird.
bartender checks your ID and they
Yep.
just glance.
Her
It's like,
frown
yeah,
deepens.
okay, whatever.
Oh,
Well-
what? You're 1 year off from being 18? Oh, we can round it up.
We got
Yeah.
a queue here of some trying to make their way out of the Undercity. Usually, we tend to check if they have the correct papers. We don't really look too deep into it. If it looks right, it looks right. But if you would like, you are welcome to take over for the remaining. I believe there is 2 left for the day.
All right. You are
If
dismissed.
you need anything, I'll
Sounds like a
be
plan.
near my tent getting ready for some much needed rest.
Tent.
And he begins to make his way. Walks up to one of the caravans and he shouts, "We got some Accord agents here that are looking to finish up the job for the day. So
I
these
thought
aren't just
we were-
random folks."
Supposed to. No. It's... Isn't it supposed to be still?
When what-
It's
They
we're
were already
acting as
notified
if
of
it's
our.
a routine checkup.
Oh.
And he
They
says, "Don't
still
worry
know it's
about it.
us."
It's just a routine checkup. They aren't doing much than just taking over what I was doing originally." And he makes his way over
Yeah,
Okay.
you can.
to
You
his
can go
tent.
take a. You can take a break.
Finally. And
The poor man's
As-
gonna sit down and pass the fuck out.
there's one other guard that is stationed on the surface of the below the walls. He's just keeping an eye on the supplies and things of that nature. And there are 2 distinct caravans in front of you. The one in front of you, they wear untidy outfits, unkempt hair. And just behind them seem to be doctors of some sort. They wear coats that are neat, but they are stained in blood.
Let's see.
And couriers, seemingly from House Saran, are manning the driver's seat of each wagon.
Saran.
And they seem to be waiting for you to approach them and talk to them, basically.
Mike, step up. Hey, nothing too serious. Just need to check through your wares. Some ID if needed. No need to panic.
Of course, this courier-looking fellow pulls out some papers from his satchel.
Oh,
I guess I'm gonna start looking as if I was checking through the cargo and whatnot.
Okay.
What is your business here?
Let's see. So first, Cecil, roll a. I
Would
would
it be
say,
investigation? Because I'm like,
yeah,
Yeah.
investigation. Since there is a tarp over it, you are allowed to basically open it and look through and see what's going on.
okay.
yeah.
11.
At first glance, it seems like a standard supply caravan. Nothing really too out of the ordinary.
what would I roll just to to check over like the
The-
papers and also just check keep an eye on the
I would
careers.
say investigation for the papers.
I'm talking to
-1.
this lady here.
Are you
And
fucking kidding me? I rolled a 0 again. What is going on? Why have I only rolled nat 1s and 20s?
Is the confusion evident on Ren's face as he's looking over this?
Yeah, he
I'm
looks
just
like
I'm looking
yeah.
at it. I'm like, yes, I
These
get
are
it.
sure papers. These are sure documents. They look legit. Honestly, they look a little bit more legit than any other paper you've seen before.
Do I
I
notice
suppose I wouldn't
this?
know.
I would say, like out of the corner of your eye, you do see Ren just like he has like an eyebrow raised, but
I don't
I was
know
gonna
well enough
ask
to know
if
it's
I can
confusion.
no, because I literally have expertise with forgery and stuff.
if
Can
you would
I-
like to,
Take a glance over.
yeah,
All
Yeah,
right. What would
everything
I
all
actually
right.
roll for that?
it'd be investigation with advantage since you have expertise, I believe. Or is it just
Yeah.
you add your proficiency bonus?
It's double proficiency.
Okay.
So
So you roll normally and then you add double your proficiency bonus. Your proficiency bonus,
my proficiency bonus is 2.
so it'd be a +4.
Okay, so that is
17.
17.
Okay.
Damn.
And then while you're doing that, Renes, what are you doing?
This is one of the couriers.
Supposedly, yes.
State your business here.
We are a Saran and Valen joint venture to supply the Undercity with supplies.
Ron and Valen working
Salon and
together.
Valen, you say?
Yes, it was from.
I like to think that Berzarin and Renee say that at the same time and kind of glance at each other about it.
It was one of your Accord's required joint ventures, as you call them.
I see. And what sort of supplies are you bringing in?
Mostly medical relief.
Does that line up with what I saw in the?
From what you saw, it was kind of hard to distinct from the crates from just glancing at it. You have to take off the entire tarp and kind of open the crates to see.
I will be the judge
Gotcha.
of that.
And what was that?
Can I
I
sense any sense of hesitation in her voice?
Roll a insight check. And Renee's, what were you saying?
I said in response, I would say, I will be the judge of that. And I step around her to
That was cock.
move
Okay.
to take off the tarp.
Okay.
Okay,
You
I
take off the tarp. Let's see. Okay.
I disagree with D&D Beyond saying that's a 5. I'm sorry. I disagree with that. Hang on.
Why? How did it roll?
I'll put it in DC. This is how it landed. I refuse to believe that counts as a 5.
Oh, that's stupid.
Ain't
How
no
does it cock?
fucking way.
Why is it cocked on a virtual roller?
That's wild. Yeah, just take the 13.
That's bullshit.
That's
And
literally
what are
on the
you-
edge.
What are you rolling, Ren? You're rolling insight, right?
Insight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to
And
see if there's
then-
if to sense any hesitation in
Mhm.
the way she was saying a joint operation, because
And what'd you get? Sorry.
the cocked is 13.
Yeah, 13. Is it just 13?
Yeah, 0 modifiers.
You do notice a slight tremble in their voice, but you can't just tell if they're tired or nervous.
Mm.
I move to
Mhm.
remove the tarp.
Yep. You remove the tarp.
Before she does so, she pulls a pair of gloves out of her bag and puts them
Oh my
on,
God.
and then touches it.
Nice.
Meanwhile, me not like 10 minutes earlier holding this dirty, probably flea-ridden griffin.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Reese.
The crates are sealed for the most part. Well, not sealed, but the lids have been put on top of them. Roll
Are
an
they locked?
investigation check.
Sure. I was also going to ask, are they visibly locked?
No, they are not.
Rather than rolling, I'm just going to go up and start just opening them.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're empty.
All of them?
Yes.
All of this cargo is completely empty. Medical supplies, you say?
Well, of course they are. We already distributed them. The driver says.
Insight check.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Are these people coming from the Undercity or to the
Yeah,
Undercity?
these people are coming from the Undercity.
23.
23.
Whoa.
Yeah, you notice there's beads of sweat coming from his forehead as he says this. And there is also another slight tremble in his voice. Hey, why are we getting harassed here? Don't you have another caravan to take care of? We just want to be on our way.
We do, and we are going to do our best to make sure that we do an excellent job.
You're not going to find
Are you
anything.
Can I
questioning our
look
quality
towards the
of
other
work?
two and just shake my head like these guys are not it?
And you rolled a 17 on that investigation check on the documents, correct?
For the papers, yes.
So you read over the papers, and Ren, you would also have noticed this. The documents state on there, just skimming it, it's medical relief, transportation for Undercity allocation, and the document was signed by an Undercity entrance approval from a Defender Falcon. The signature looks legit, but the documents themselves look a little bit outdated, to say the least.
Outdated. Would I know of a Defender Falcon?
Roll a history check.
I was going to say, can I roll as well just to see?
Yeah, you may have worked with many Defenders in your time, so
15.
Nat 1.
It's okay, I rolled a 15.
I would say if you've ever done jobs that required you going to the Undercity, Falcon would have been the main entrance guy as this guy is now. But you've noticed recently he hasn't been around for a long time.
Falcon. Wait. Falcon's been out of commission for like years. How old is he?
What?
I'm gonna like really like squint my eyes and like sort of like narrow my eyes.
Are you doing this under your breath, like all this?
Yeah. Just like kind of like
Okay.
speaking to myself. It's like, wait a second.
Just like putting it together. Meanwhile, Cecil's just
Complications
like
with the
eyeing them.
documents.
Is
Let's
there a
just
matter?
say-
The courier
No,
says.
just recognize the one who signed these papers. How are they, by the way?
Who?
The person who approved your mission.
Oh, like the one who signed the papers?
Yes, out with it. How are they?
I'm not sure. We just got the papers from higher up.
So you didn't have them approved personally?
Well, no. Hey, look, Caravan's clean. If you want to look through the cart, you can. There's nothing here.
Hmm.
We've been approved for entrance.
Well,
Mm-mm.
if the crates are empty,
Was there anything like nestled between the crates or anything like that?
So
it
are the
probably
papers just like legit just old?
I would say, they are older than any documents you've seen recent years. Any documents like this would have been, like the paper's old. It would have been phased out. The design, the watermarks, I would say, Cecil, are a bit off. Though it's not unusual for some documents to have like issues, it is a very suspicious looking document.
Hmm.
To you, at least.
Uh, you know, these papers. They're well, this particular form is several months out of print.
Oh, they
We don't
Like-
use these anymore.
this guy in
we
front of you
haven't
says,
for a while.
puts his like hand on the back of his neck. Oh, higher ups must have given us the wrong paper then. Sorry about
Not
that.
that it's incorrect, it's that you shouldn't have these in the first place.
Oh, kind of like swallows. Look, we're not trying to cause any trouble here. We're just trying to return home.
You're not! You won't cause any trouble if you just comply and tell us exactly what you're trying to do here.
I'm not trying to make enemies here. I'm just trying to learn the truth.
You don't make it
Um,
hard. You don't have to make it harder than it has to be.
I want all y'all to roll a persuasion check.
That is a nat fucking 20 for a 24!
14, 17, 24. We are goated.
With your collective persuasion, the courier on the ground looks up at the driver and he says, "All right." And the driver, he doesn't budge. He says, "Look, I'm not getting up from this seat. We need to get going." He says, under his breath a little bit, he says, "Well, faster we comply, the faster we'll get out of here." "No, I'm not getting up from the seat."
Question.
Yeah.
Is he sitting on a crate?
No, but and roll. What's your? Let's see. I would say if you looking at it, in like just knowing how some wagons work, they usually tend to have containers underneath like the seat that can open up.
Shh. Rapier is drawn. You're going to get up and allow me to check underneath the seat.
Hey,
I'll like quickly glance at like Renee's. Oh, well, that's a bit extreme, but
I was gonna test something, but that works too, I guess.
I'm glad to see you value your life.
he hasn't gotten up yet. He kind of like stands up.
Can I was gonna ask if I could say something in Thieves' Cant to see if they pick it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say something that would basically translate to is like, we're not trying to cause trouble. Just let us look.
The guy stands up. You say that in Thieves' Cant, and the lady over here, her ears kind of perk up.
oh,
They're all of their ears kind of perk up as well, but
oh.
they kind of like glance at you for a second as you say that. Like they understood what you said, but they try to pretend like they didn't, you know?
Mhm.
I'm going to say in common. once again, it's just like, we're not looking for any trouble. Just let's take a peek, all right?
Fine. Whatever you find in there, some weird shit. He begrudgingly gets up, and
Thank you.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Spoiler alert, the
Renee's-
entire court is a fucking mimic.
Give me 1 second.
Renee's sheathes her rapier.
I was to say I can take a look since I was the one that spoken thieves can't
Yeah.
to
Hmm.
because they think that I'm not gonna snitch.
That's crazy.
Listen, if it's
What do you-
actual dangerous
what-
shit, I'm snitching.
What do you think of Renee's so far, you two?
Oh, this is great. No. This is fantastic.
We have like a princess and the pauper type thing going on right now.
Mhm.
It's fantastic.
I mean,
Mhm.
there's little clues that something about her story isn't right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Because
Oh, this
if
is
she's a noble, why the fuck does she care about money?
yep. Oh, this is so good.
Ren's pretty interesting too.
Oh, did either of you? Neither of you rolled history for the Silver Star Company. You'll have to ask Reese if you can do that after their
Hmm.
little moment.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say probably after like, because I don't think Cecil in particular is gonna like think about it until
I
we've
have
Yeah.
settled down.
arrived.
Yeah, until after everything's over and it's like, oh shit, the
And
Silver
it's
Star
like
Company.
just like sitting there, like actually thinking about it, you know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
So
it's
what's
too
going on?
focused on how much of a bitch this woman is to realize who she is.
Both of you
Alright.
to assume that Cecil like cares. It's like I
I'm
don't care
focused-
who you are.
All right. So what's going on?
Cecil's going to open.
Yeah, because I was the one who spoke in Thieves' Cant and they responded, so I was gonna have Cecil
Mhm.
look in the underseat, whatever that is. English.
All right. So you open up the chair of the the wagon, and within it there is what seems to be a locked crate.
Anything else or just the locked crate?
Upon the locked crate lies the House Saran seal stamped on the front of it.
I'm trying to remember the names of the different houses.
So the
Keep them
Saran
in order.
is the like
Is that the one
the-
we were sent to investigate?
the Saran is like the caravan guild. So usually their seal means that it has been approved for travel. And with yeah.
Sorry, which one were we sent to investigate?
You weren't sent to investigate a particular one in general. It was just a tip that the Accord got to investigate a strange caravan. So usually the caravans, I would say House Saran if you wanted a specific house. 'Cause
Okay.
they control the majority of them.
Can I like subtly pick the lock?
Roll sleight of hand.
No, let me fucking roll. What the fuck was that? No.
I saw that
I'm taking
too.
a screenshot. It's the same thing that happened to you, Frost.
On my screen, it like cocked on the 18, but then it landed on 5. So
Yeah, what is going on? Like, why?
you can use the dice roller in game. It might be better. But 13 is good enough, I would say.
Yeah.
There's a bit of jangling, but the other two have been are occupied by the other members of your party.
Right.
And are you like I guess you're trying to sneakily open the crate as well?
Yeah, I just want to see what's inside.
Like just peek in. Roll another sleight of hand check for me.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, we said you could take a look. We didn't say you could peek inside. That's
You
valuable
have no
merchandise.
authority here. We will do as we please.
All right, all right.
You get a
Want no bad
quick
blood.
glance. You get a quick glance of what's in there just from the little peek, and moving the crate around, you hear like clinking glass, and you see a red color, like a substance within. But as you say that, you quickly close it. And are we good to go then?
Well, Cecil?
You said glass, right?
Yeah, you hear the sound of like clanging glass as you like mess around with the crate, the little chest.
I close it and then close the seat. I actually, now that I think about it, do either of you two know Thieves' Cant?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Take
These-
one look at Renee's and ask me that again.
These
It was
can
a
what? I haven't
genuine
the slightest clue.
question.
Oh, is that in character?
No.
God no.
That'd be outing myself hard if I did.
No.
No.
He's just, or Cecil's just gonna back down and look towards one of them, mumbling as quiet as I can, "I hope you know what you're doing." In Thieves' Cant.
Well,
There's
Cecil.
nothing there.
All right.
Old papers, but
Better get the right ones on the way back.
you better or we'll stop you for good.
You also might want to shop for a better attitude in there. I'm sure you'll find one.
Well, are we under arrest or are we free to go
No.
then?
Go.
Off you go.
Did they hear what I said?
Yes.
Mm.
Oh god, he's having trouble. What did you roll on that investigation check again? On the papers?
Me?
No, Cecil.
Hang on. The papers themselves, I think I got a,
It was 17, I think.
yes.
Okay. Before you hand the papers back to them, the slight sweat of your thumb kind of rubs on the ink, but then you think to yourself, ink, that's not right. These papers are usually made by magical illusions, and you realize quickly that this is a counterfeit document.
I snatched the papers back.
Is there a problem?
You know, these are a bit more than just old.
Ah. One of the guys just says, the guy on that was
Darn.
climbing back onto the horse, he says, screw this. And he goes to draw his sword.
I'll immediately like put hand on blade and like start to draw it. Don't you
I would
dare.
reconsider that.
Can I whistle for the rest of the guards?
Oh, yeah.
I put my hand up to my mouth and I do that really loud wolf whistle.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the archers go and turn towards you.
Sorry, but counterfeit documents are no go.
He kind of looks around and he reaches towards something in his pocket, pulls out a metal object, and starts to bring it towards his mouth.
I would stop.
What would you like to do?
And uh,
I do have something
What
I
does-
can do.
what does the metal object like look like?
If we're talking in terms of real life, it looks like an inhaler.
Oh,
no.
No,
Uh,
I'm not taking chances.
I can do something. May I?
Yes.
Quick as a flash, she steps up, wraps both hands around this man's throat, and I cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh, damn.
Don't you have to roll to hit for that?
I
believe.
mean, yeah, but like, he's not resisting, is he?
He is.
It's still an attack.
Yeah.
That is a 12.
He's
A
trying
12.
to fight, so
Let me see.
Okay, well if you miss,
Well, I've got my hands around his throat.
Well, not just yet. You have to
Not
roll
yet.
to hit to do that.
Yeah, that's a 12.
You're
and that
reaching
would,
for it.
that would technically be a grapple as well.
Well, it's just a cast. I'm not gonna
yeah.
actually grapple him. Please give this to me. I'm gonna look really fucking dumb.
listen, if that fails, I also have backup. So
Yep.
Me too.
You,
We have-
you wrap your hands around his neck and cast Inflict Wounds.
Let me roll the damage.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That is 11 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
inflict wounds at low level hurts.
Yeah. Is that a spell? Like a level 1 spell?
Yes,
How much damage was
Right.
it?
11 points.
11 points. I have a question.
Did I instantly
no.
kill him?
Would you like to
Well, spells can't do unconscious, can they?
it's
Spell-
true.
Spells can be non-lethal, no.
Can they?
No.
He's just
No.
he's
No.
very, very like, you do that and he instantly like goes limp.
Yeah, you can.
He lets out like a curdling scream and he is barely hanging on to 1 HP.
I let him drop and basically put my boot to his neck and then draw my rapier. Drop it.
And as he falls limp, the inhaler looking device drops into the dirt. And
Can I scoop it up?
yeah, before you do that, when it fell to the ground, there seemed to be a glass vial filled with a red liquid on it. And when that fell out of his hand, it shattered.
Oh no.
Onto the ground, huh? Okay.
But you scoop up the inhaler. It's almost like a Think of like a metal plated brass gold type color inhaler.
Hmm.
As that's happening, I'll draw my sword and I'll hold it out in front of this person I'm next to, and I'll just say, "Don't even think about it."
He quickly puts his hands up and he says, "Hey, this isn't worth dying over."
No one else has
Right.
reacted to Renee's basically instantly killing someone.
The other one, she has her hands up as well.
No, you're going to tell us exactly what is in that crate.
The guy on the ground is kind of just like drooling and muttering,
Fine.
barely conscious.
I basically nudge him with my boot, lay on hands. He gets
Can I?
2 points of healing.
Okay. He kind of like comes back with like a deep breath. He goes,
You make any sudden movements, I'll take that breath right back out of your lungs.
and he stares at Cecil with the inhaler in their hand.
Missing something?
Look, whatever hired us, it was House Reyes.
Why am I not surprised?
Roll an insight check.
Both of us?
Yes. Whoever is listening, so.
Reyes in.
That's a nat fucking 1 for a 3.
19.
14.
Those who rolled above a 10, you can tell he doesn't really know what he's saying right now. He's just kind of trying to get out of it. And the lady next to him says, "What, Arrayas? I was told it was Saran who ordered this caravan."
Get your facts straight. Come clean.
Saran, the courier next to you, I was told Valen ordered this caravan.
Gods, we have a bit of a situation here.
Well,
What is
seems
it?
like all of us kind of have our information crossed.
Counterfeit papers, illicit cargo.
Olivia comes up. Let me see those papers.
I hand them over. Can I take another look at the cargo, like to see what it was?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't let this guy up, by the way. I still have my boot on him.
Yeah, you're good. He's just kind of
Cecil
like
hasn't blinked at that. Like they don't even flinch.
What's going on here? Olivier says. Let me see those papers. Obviously counterfeit. Medical relief, huh? I didn't see y'all enter.
You tried to use some sort of... What was that, Cecil?
Oh, this? Not really sure.
What is that? I've never seen an object like that before, the defender says.
He tried to use it on himself, whatever it is.
And Cecil, you go up to the container again.
I pop open the crate and take a look at the bottles and some such.
Okay. You open the chest inside, and there seems to be a collection of items in here. First, there seems to be vials, multiple vials of a red liquid substance, slightly glittering with the light of the setting sun. These vials are all corked with corks that hold the Arrayus insignia. as well as the chest itself holding the Saran symbol, there is a dagger stamped with the House Valen symbol as well.
Would I recognize
Aelin?
what was in the bottles?
Roll a investigation check.
If it's
Okay,
House
so if I could-
Valen, does that
if
mean
this doesn't work. You said
House
investigation?
Valen?
Investigation, yeah. What are you saying, Frost?
Not
If the
fucking
dagger stamped was
funny.
House Valen, does that mean it was one of ours?
Is this out loud?
Well, not like completely out loud, but like, yeah, like muttering under his breath loud enough to be heard.
Renee's gives you a look, but doesn't say anything. Care to explain further? She
I'll
grinds her boot into the man.
I'll like I'll look at the knife further and like hold it up to like the guard. I don't know if we've got insiders or I don't know, deserters, but a knife from House Valen, apparently coming from House Arraius.
And a caravan from House Saran.
Oh shit, there's a live letter tomorrow.
Did you roll investigation, Cecil?
Yeah, I got a nat 20 for a total of 22.
This is blood. But it's not human blood. The way it sparkles and shines, it almost seems to have a magical element to it. If you would like to roll Arcana, you may.
Would detect magic work for this?
I believe it would, yes.
Like to identify it says you learn at School of Magic if any spell can penetrate most barriers, but yada yada yada. Okay, so
yeah.
Alright.
And you'd be able to tell if it was magical, but I'm not sure if you could tell like the nature of it without
You could tell what
identifying.
school it's from, right?
Yeah, so that's pretty much its wording is weird. This is the legacy version. Let me look at
Let me
the
see. For duration, is this legacy? Yeah. For duration, you sense the presence of magical. If you sense, you can use your action to see a faint aura around it and learn its school of magic, if any.
and
Okay.
the non-legacy version has better wording.
Okay.
Same thing essentially, but if an effect was created by a spell and I can sense the effects within 30 feet of myself.
All right.
Okay. It doesn't say I have to roll for it. I just use it
Okay.
once
Is
per
it a
long rest.
casting time?
It's just concentration up to 10
Okay.
minutes.
Give me 1 second here.
Meanwhile, Renee's is putting more pressure down on the guy's
You're gonna
neck.
break the damn guy's neck.
Yeah, basically saying, care to explain what you have here?
They might not know anything.
And the lady says, "Stop! You're hurting him."
Did you know anything?
No, we were just.
They were probably
hired.
just hired.
All right. I take my foot off his neck. You'll be fine.
And Cecil, you notice a pretty large magical aura for how faint it is. And it seems to be within the school of transmutation.
Transmute. Ooh.
Hmm. How many bottles did you say there was?
I would say a dozen. They're pretty
Interesting.
small. They all seem to fit within the inhaler device.
Interesting.
Look, we don't know what that stuff is. It's just whoever hired us said if we ever got in trouble to use it and to get out of a rut.
That's
You're a bigger
probably
idiot than I thought.
some sort
Using
of
something you
drugs.
don't know how it works.
Look, they're gonna pay us a lot of money if we got to where we needed to go.
It's not worth
And
shit
if
if
you
you're
don't,
dead.
Well, if we don't, then I don't know. We don't get paid, and we need that money to survive down there.
I get it, I do.
yes, it's quite unfortunate your situation.
Look, these nobles have all sorts of weird interests. I try not to question them. So, will you please just let us go?
Cecil just looks at him and then looks towards the guards that are clearly watching. My token! I think it's a little late for that.
When you say that, the guy with the bag here, he kind of looks around a little bit, and he just kind of starts to. He turns around. He notices that the gate has been closed for the day into the Undercity, and he just starts running past Ren. And as he runs, you can hear. I would say also, Cecil, there are missing vials, and you can also hear the sound of jangling glass as he begins to run away.
Oh, it's open fire!
And he's going to make a dash to escape, and the archers begin to raise their bow. What would you like to do?
Shit. How far away?
How many range weapons? And I'm a dwarf, so
No, I have a
I'm not catching him.
bow.
Oh, you do?
I just don't know how far
There's a
this
measure tool.
is. I'm trying to find it.
Whoops.
Is it this? No.
What are you looking for?
Is he fucking running?
I have an idea.
Yes, he is running.
What's your idea?
Let's see. How far is he? Measure.
Oh wait, is it? Sorry, my
I move 30 feet.
or my BF was talking to me. Are we opening fire?
Yes, that's.
He's making a fucking run for it unless you think you can catch up to him.
What's
Can
the
I
distance?
dash? Or not dash. Can I move 30 feet?
Yes, you can move 30 feet.
Let's
Let me
see.
measure. What's the distance?
10, 15, 20,
Hang on.
20.
Where'd you
Wow.
find that? I'm trying to
30.
find the.
I think I'm within 30 feet.
I don't
It's
think
now.
it's not really to scale, but
44 by 50. 50 feet.
And I should be within. I'm in 30 within 30 feet, right?
yep.
I want him to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
What are you doing?
Wisdom saving throw.
Needs to beat 12.
What spell are you casting?
You'll find out.
Okay, well you kind of
Uh,
have to lay it out on the table
It won't
first.
kill him. It's
It's 5, so he fails.
all right. Where do you think you're going? And as he's running, he finds he cannot run any further. His feet just won't let him.
And what spell is that?
This is compelled duel. He cannot
Uh-oh.
move away from me.
Oh,
Each time and he must make a wisdom save each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet.
And on a failed
So-
save, the creature is drawn toward you.
So he has to move back towards me.
Okay. Yeah, I would say since we're not in combat, he does comply, and he slowly makes his way to you with his hands up.
Is it? Look, what happened to not causing trouble?
He keeps trying to like strain himself to turn around and run away, but he can't.
Oh, it is adorable watching you struggle. But drop it.
I was about to say, can I like
Drop the vials.
tie him up?
Yeah, I mean, he has the vials in his satchel, so he has his hands up and he says, "Take them."
All right. If you'll do the honors, Cecil.
Sure, and I shall take the vials and double check him for any others that are hidden.
Roll an investigation check on him.
A 10.
You
Ten.
do have assistance from me.
Oh yeah, roll with advantage then.
I'll just roll a second then. An 11.
Slightly better. You pat him down. You don't find any vials.
You hiding any that aren't in your satchel?
No, I don't have any.
He takes Cecil takes the satchel and they're gonna put it with the rest of the contraband.
Now come along, commoner.
Jack.
Olivier is currently arresting the other person that was in the caravan.
Basically just leading this guy around by a psychic leash.
How long does that last?
Let's see. It lasts concentration up to 1 minute.
So yeah.
Whoa, excuse me. I
By
was
the-
gonna say
by
I
the-
would tie him
Mhm.
up before.
Yeah. By the
Alright,
time
someone-
you lead him to the door, Olivier puts him in handcuffs.
Well, what is the verdict, Olivier?
Well, seems like you caught us some illegal goods. Don't really know what these things are, but you might want to take them to
Drink them.
might want to confiscate them and take them to your seneschal.
Will do.
I'll try to keep this on the down low. Whatever you found, we don't want this getting out, especially if more than one house was involved with whatever this is.
That's
Yeah.
our job.
I can take care of the next caravan.
All right.
At least it's the last one for the day, he says as the sun finally begins to set. And Cecil, what are you doing?
I was putting all the bottles back together.
Okay. Completes a set of 12. And you notice as you put your hand into the satchel, you notice a little pouch within the satchel, and you kind of
Oh,
fiddle around and investigate it. You find a little secret pouch, and out of it you grab what seems to be jewelry of some sort. But it's just a necklace, and on the end of it is a lantern, like a miniature Everbright lantern.
interesting. I'm gonna just quietly pocket that.
Don't forget to put it into your inventory.
What should I put it as?
You can just add custom item and put lantern necklace.
I forgot the custom items were thing.
And yeah, Ren, what is Ren doing?
I guess just like going around and like staying on the outskirts, just making sure that no other trouble gets put up.
Okay. All right. Well, what would y'all like to do?
I guess
Well,
it's time to start heading back.
if we are relieved from our duty here, then we will make our departure.
If Beyond will fucking cooperate with me.
We will take care of the rest, if that's okay with you.
Of course.
Oh, cool.
And sorry that took so long. I wasn't expecting a lack of cooperation.
Hey, look, you're just doing your job. I'm just doing mine.
Yeah. We should continue moving then.
Of course. Well, don't let us keep you.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, boys, we're packing this caravan up.
yeah. I'll meet up with my two comrades. Shall we keep going then?
Yeah, let's get going.
Lead the way, boys.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'll turn around to like to the guard as like a quick shot. Oh, and if you see a Sir Callum, can you give him my regards?
Sir Gallum, what was your name?
Uh, Ren. He'll know.
If I make my way up to the house, I'll make sure to tell him.
Thanks, and take care.
Of course. Likewise. And you've seen an obvious mood shift from Olivier's stature. Originally, he was very annoyed, but now that he's actually like, there's some action happening, he seems a little bit more jovial.
I feel that on a spiritual level.
No booed.
Finally, someone's in trouble.
Finally, something to do.
I know, right? All right, let's hightail out. Let's get the fuck out of
Alright.
here.
I'm glad you made me change.
All right. That is what I had planned for tonight.
Oh, that was.
Do we want to do any more role play, or are we just
If you would
good?
like to do more role play, you may on your way back to the
We can do.
embassy.
Yeah, we can do a roleplay
Yeah.
session
How are
before
you
the
feeling?
end.
Feeling about that, Self?
Okay with it.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So then,
Yippee!
y'all can walk as long as you want, and then just tell me when you want to arrive at the embassy.
Yes, as
Sure.
we walk off, Renee's chuckles. I'm glad you made me change. I would have hated to get my heels dirty. She
That
also
was your concern?
she also slips off the gloves and puts them back in. What do you mean?
Oh, you better be prepared to take them off a lot.
No matter. But Cecil, do you want to elaborate?
I just find it funny that your heels are the thing you're most concerned about.
Are there other things I should be concerned about?
I don't know, your general well-being?
From him? Please, he couldn't lift a finger.
Well, you never know until stuff happens.
Trust me. I've seen the worst. Oh no, a sword! I'm so scared.
I mean, sword's hardly the worst thing.
Something tells me that sword would have been the least of our problems had he, you know,
Been able to
doused
drink that
whatever was in the
potion?
vial.
I'm also
Yeah.
surprised you two don't have any questions for me. Given that-
Given that you nearly murdered a guy?
Oh, please, he was fine.
He was on death's door.
And I could bring him right back up. I don't see the problem.
Not exactly the the lethality I would have used, but you know, it's a good thing the other two complied.
Good thing the other two were cowards, the way they're supposed to be.
It seems like they weren't in on the same job either. Reyes, Ron, Phelan. Either they're working with a group of deserters or people who aren't affiliated with the houses at all and are using them as a cover?
A likely thing.
Well, whatever the bottles contained.
Probably some sort of drug. Something to be sold on the illicit market.
Well, I could tell you they contain blood. And some sort of enchantment.
Do I know of any, like, drugs that have those ingredients?
Roll a history check.
Sure.
For blood and transmutation enchantment.
That's an 8.
I would say not. You've never heard of a drug that is quite like this.
Interesting.
Using an inhaler to inhale it rather than taking it straight.
Would I have known anything about that, considering connections?
Roll a history check.
History.
It's certainly interesting the way that it's an inhalation.
Huh?
10.
I would say you've heard of drugs that may be inhaled, but you've never seen it to this extent where it seems professionally made.
Maybe it's too potent just to take from the bottle?
Interesting. What was that language you were speaking back there?
Oh, nothing special.
Clearly it was something special, and they trusted you.
I was looking to see if they were with a certain network of people.
Oh, yes. Checking to see if they're in the know. I get it.
Listen, if they weren't fools and didn't have anything dangerous, I wouldn't have cared.
Hmm.
But they were messy.
Indeed. Please, if you're going to do illicit
And
activities, at least be professional about it.
and if you would like to go over the contents of the chest as well, you may.
I
Mm,
did want to take a closer look to see if I could like better identify it or anything.
Mm-hmm. It is up to y'all.
I mean, yeah, we can put it down to look.
Yeah, they would pull out like one of the bottles.
Okay.
mhm.
Again, as they pull out the vial, it seems to glitter and shimmer with the lights of the ever bright lanterns around you, as well as it did with the sun before. Is anybody good with like arcane history, things like that?
Yeah, I'm good
I
with
have
a
a plus
plus.
0 to both of those.
I have a +3 to history.
Okay. Roll a history check then.
I have investigation.
With advantage, because people are helping.
Are people helping?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say like,
Investigation, you said?
can we take a look at it together?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll advantage then, Bernice.
For fuck's sake. Do I have an inspiration or anything?
You rolled advantage.
Yes.
What'd you get?
I got a 7.
7. You could have sworn you remember reading something about blood shimmering, the shimmering blood of a certain species in a history book you may have read either as a child or during your times in persistence when you may have went to school. But it's been so long that you may have to read up on that again to figure out exactly.
I've seen this before, seen mention of it, but can't seem to recall the information. I'll have to do some research when we get back.
Mhm.
I think I'm a little more curious as to why every house seemed to have a
Either
seal or a marking.
they're all in on this, or none of them are. Or perhaps it really was a joint measure, and the Accord is involved somehow. Uh, there's no way of really knowing without more information.
Trying to get the houses working together is like trying to pull the teeth out of an angry mule. I don't think they would work together.
Oh
Not to
yes,
this level, anyway.
I had to watch a servant do that once. It was not a fun thing. No comments for that one.
You just get like a glare from Cecil.
What? I wasn't the one who told him to. I was like 5.
Never mind.
Ren, taking a closer look in the chest, the dagger does catch your eye.
Hmm.
Can you roll history with advantage, please?
History with advantage.
Well,
Is the dagger like ornamental or
actually,
not?
you don't even need to roll because you would know since you are in Valsolis. Or not Valsolis, what? You are in Saran. Not Saran, fuck. You're in Valen.
Valen.
So
Valen.
many names.
Mhm.
So recruits, initiates are given materials when they first join to craft and maintain their own dagger so they can train their like field repair skills. This
Right.
seems to be one of those. It's very old and not well taken care of, however.
So it's not
Huh.
usable?
I'd say it's usable if you want to stab somebody with like a rusty dagger. It's not
Give him
rusty,
tetanus.
but yeah. I would say it's rusty,
Huh.
yeah. Not well taken care of, so.
Hmm. Huh. An old initiate's dagger. Wonder how long it's been since someone took maintenance on it.
Initiates?
What are you talking about?
I kind of like hold it by like the tip of its blade, almost like a throwing knife kind of thing. When a soldier or a knight joins House Valen, they get asked to forge their own dagger as a sort of introductory to the house. This is one of them.
You were
So
with
it,
House Valen.
for a time, it was a tentative job. Needed it to help pay my family's debts.
Oh,
You gotta do what you gotta do to get by.
that much I understand.
In any case, this dagger looks like it hasn't been used in quite a while. Maybe
I
some.
wonder. Might have been
And,
taken to use as evidence they weren't smugglers. But then why would it be in in a hidden chest?
now that I am unsure.
You remember the papers were signed by the previous Valen guard Falcon.
Pumpkin, huh? I don't like assuming the worst, but and like I'll like toss it in the air slightly before catching it and kind of stowing it away.
Mm-hmm.
The situation might be more confusing than I thought.
It can't be any more confusing than the situation from my home, but you probably know far more than I do. Also, I should add, you can tell from her accent, she's not from around here.
Mhm. Were it to concern only House Valen, I probably would know more, but it seems like it doesn't involve them much at all.
We don't know that for sure. This
No.
could be some sort of soldier serum to make their guards more powerful.
All I can tell is that some sort of transmutation spell woven in.
You still have that griffin.
He's asleep in the back.
I'm surprised he
Oh.
didn't wake up in the midst of all that chaos.
Especially
I
with
did
the
coo a little
screaming.
bit, but that food put him to sleep. He is getting a little bit antsy though now, not being fed for a bit.
I'm gonna like shuffle in my bag to see if I have anything else.
I was gonna say test the potion on the little thing, but I have a feeling you'd punch me.
Your
I don't
feeling is right. And I
Don't
pull
you-
out
Don't you dare touch me.
the last scrap, not the last scraps, another scrap of jerky. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my inventory,
You're
Yeah.
good.
and I give it another little snack.
You know, I don't know if I'm a fan of live testing substances either.
Yes. That's why I didn't ask.
Mm. In any case, they mentioned House Arrayus. What are they
Man.
playing at?
Clearly, this is magical. Could be for experimentation, or to sell, or for specialty buyers. There's a market for everything, you know.
Oh, trust me, I know.
You and me both, Cecil. We're both business.
But why go through all this length to bring it through?
It must be very dangerous or very powerful.
Or somebody's trying to make some big moves pretty soon.
Perhaps that stupid crier was onto something.
Well, if that happens to be the case, then that's what we're for, right?
And what are we supposed to do?
Well, easy. Don't have, any intent of disrupting the balance of the houses before they can tilt the odds.
Balance? There isn't a balance to begin with. One of them has all the guns and swords and bows, and the others don't. The only thing keeping Valen from taking over is words printed on paper.
Yes.
Well, one
And their
has.
flimsy honor.
Well, kind of. Sure,
Kind.
Valen has the merchants, but without any
Valen's the
gear
gods.
or items from Sauron, they're not going to get very far. And House of Reyes, they have all the magic shit. So they're kind of like just at a big old stalemate.
Hmm. I see. You do
Valen
make
makes a
nice.
move, and
The other
then
two
all their
block.
items get cut off.
Mm-hmm. Keep two always keeping the other in check. Yes, I see. Apologize.
It's an uneasy standoff, but for the
It's
moment
been like
it's
this
working.
for ages.
It has. That was a genuine question.
Well,
Also, don't be
Ever
afraid to
since-
ask me questions. I know
Me just like trying to think, has it? Or am I just
ever
spewing
since the
bullshit?
House War.
Yep.
Yeah, how long ago was that though?
I didn't really put a specific date, but I would say over like a century or so ago.
Okay, so yeah.
It's been a while.
By the
Mhm.
average human lifespan, it's
Yep.
Yeah. And of course, any small attempts at breaking that stalemate has been answered by the Accord
Yes.
somewhat successfully, for the most part. But if there are things like this going on and it starts ramping up in frequency,
well, that's why we gotta take this, and they tap the trunk with the vials and everything. Back to the
Okay,
higher
thank
ups.
yeah.
Hopefully we get paid well for this. Haven't done laundry in a week.
I need to find dinner.
That too.
Dinner's son does sound nice right about now.
You know, I still hate your guts, both of you, but do you want to get dinner together after this? You
I
probably
still
know
fucking
better
hate you,
restaurants
but
than
do
I
you
do.
want food?
I see any gold cutlery from you, I'm making you eat outside.
Please, if I had that, I would have sold it already.
You don't
Smartest
mince
thing I've
words,
heard you
do
say all
ya?
day.
We don't mince words where I'm from. No need.
Hmm.
But please, no need to be so formal. You can just call me Renee's. No need for last names.
Well,
I'm
let's get going then.
not from around here, as I'm sure you both have surmised.
Yeah, I figured.
Got
Oh,
any
I can tell.
guesses? You said you were a merchant, so I'm sure you've traveled around.
Sure, my family has. I took care of business on the other end, here in the ports and whatnot. So sure, I've heard plenty of accents.
I'm gonna roll.
I was about to say, what would I be rolling?
I would
History?
just say with just your background and the way she kind of handles herself, she reminds you a lot of the nobles of the Silver Star Trading Company from the Havero Expanse.
You also remember she introduced herself as being of the Silver Star Company.
Yes, yes. Which group? You said Silver Star, right?
Yes, that I did.
Yeah, that sounds right.
How much do Cecil and Ren know about the Silver Star?
I would say they're one of the literally like the main competitor of the like some of like the houses in Petra. So it honestly depends on how much the characters would look into it. Probably Cecil, if you did, they directly compete with the houses in terms of transportation and mercenary work, and they're very like order, wealth, hierarchy, very like harsh when it comes to that type of stuff.
They run a type ship.
Yep. Can only directly compete with the best if you are the best.
True.
Renee's is just like staring at Cecil as she waits for him to put the pieces together.
You're at that hired storage group, right? One
We're
of
a
the
little
top
more.
competitors.
I was going to say we're a little more than just mercenaries, but yes, you're on the right track. The main competitor to the houses here. Do guards and mercenaries and transportation work.
Well, I'm sure my tiny little merchant group is far beneath your wide gaze amongst the powers of Petra.
I don't know anything about this place. It was just where had to go.
You'll learn quickly.
Yes, I learned not to mess with cryos. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, as I was telling Cecil.
And mind your coin purse on the lower levels.
You think I go to the lower levels?
If you're working with us, you will soon enough.
Fuck.
Oh my god. I love them.
Yeah, alright, let's go to our
Yeah,
destination.
let's
Yeah.
head on.
Oh, this is gonna be
Are we
this is
calling
actually gonna
roleplay
be so
there? Or are we?
That
Yeah.
will be the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Oh
good
my
stopping point.
god.
You
This is
think
gonna
you're
be
gonna
so
lower
good.
levels? You will if you work with us. Fuck.
Oh, I actually really like this campaign now. God, playing
is gonna-
Renee's is so much fun.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
As Cecil is a much more comfortable character for me to act out as, if it wasn't
Mhm.
obvious already.
I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Oh, this is so
I
It's gonna
do
be
want to
so
hear
good.
y'all's thoughts on Renee's.
She's gonna
yeah.
be fun to she's gonna be fun.
Fun to
See,
mess with.
Oh
Fun to
yeah.
rage bait.
for
Yeah,
the,
Yes, this is literally her. The fucking gif you posted.
That's all I could think of. That anime trope with like the haughty laugh.
the Ojo-sama laugh, yeah.
Yeah.
so debrief
hmm
for the session point 5. You guys did avoid the combat encounter, but good for you because that is a possibility that y'all can do.
Yeah.
Renee's
We almost
At-
had a repeat of Valadak
Elara's
and
intro.
inflict wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always inflict wounds.
It really is.
We had almost had a repeat of fucking Elara's intro where we're just, oh, I guess we're in combat now. But anything else, Reese?
what was your favorite moment?
I really
The
liked. Go ahead first.
the definitely like the standoff of like us like actually like clicking like wait a second.
I mean, I was suspicious from the start when there was absolutely nothing in the fucking carriage.
Yeah, right. I will
But
say
I think the
if
thieves' cant was actually kind of fun to
yeah.
do.
hmm I will say if Renee didn't fucking like immediately inflict wounds and like almost kill the guy, I was going to try and quick draw an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you're playing a warlock.
I'm playing. I have 2 levels
right,
in
you
fighter and
mentioned-
1 in warlock.
That's right. You mentioned that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna like literally like, quick draw, an Eldritch Blast beam.
Nice.
2 questions.
Yeah.
One, can we do a long rest,
You
or are
will
we
be able to eventually.
okay?
Yeah.
Next session. Since it
I
is
was just
nighttime.
yeah, that's
I
what I was
used-
curious
I
about.
used
Yeah.
2 spell slots. I didn't think
yeah.
I would get use out of compelled duel in session 1.
No, that was a
Um,
really smart use of it too.
I
Yeah.
have more debrief questions.
Go ahead.
Was there anything that you felt was a bit slow or confusing to you?
I'm still trying to wrap my head around all the new names and everything, because
Right.
I mean that
me
that
as
comes
a
with, like,
player,
new
I'm
campaign.
bad with like
You're all good.
politics and stuff.
Did make, where was it? I did put, I don't remember where I put it. Put it somewhere. I'll post it again. It's the oh god.
It took me a while to find where all the houses were listed.
Yeah, I
on
just
the
put all that
wiki.
information
Yeah.
on a research doc.
I have the campaign primer that I originally had.
Mhm.
Let me make a copy of it real quick. New from
Yeah, because this one I was like, where are the houses? And I realized they're under
Y-
children.
Yeah, sorry. I'll have to. I need to put actual links to the houses within the actual house document.
Yes,
That
that was.
document
Yeah,
is
yeah.
going to be that document for the houses of Petra is going to be like a collection of how the houses work as a collective, and then each house, which I've been working on, I've worked on Arrayus and Valen.
Okay.
Articles, and I will be posting those here actually shortly.
If you are willing, I don't want to like load more work onto you.
Mhm.
If you have more information about what you linked to me in DMs, so I can work something out a little bit more.
Yeah. If you have any questions, like that's just
I'll
like
I'll shoot you a message for sure.
yeah, just give me some ideas because with any things like you want to add to that, you can.
Okay,
Here, let
cool. Because
me.
it definitely got the ball rolling in my brain. I
That's good.
I guess
it
I
doesn't-
work really good with
Mhm.
these types of characters. Is all.
Like you can either be like your family could either be directly a part of it or like a smaller company that is aligned with them, basically.
I was thinking like part of it, just not on the darker side of things, still keeping to that, um, the way I described it earlier,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which I will write out family stuff and family history stuff a bit better eventually.
Mm.
I have work tomorrow and
Murd.
uh,
No, that was good.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Right, all right. Good session, good session.
I love
can't
the
wait to
banter
continue.
between
Yeah, this is
Cecil
great.
and
Nice, yeah.
Renee's, because they really are two sides of the same coin, and both of them haven't put it together yet.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, internet might be back already.
I hear
She made
you.
a- yeah, we hear you. Because Renee's made a little comment about it at the end of there. We're both business people.
Yeah, just one is slightly more illegal than the other.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what the Silver Star has been doing to the native centaurs in Havero.
On paper, I meant.
Is it bad?
You're the one who
Okay.
We can hear you.
I'm back. Sorry.
Everything's
I don't know, internet
perfectly.
sucks.
You sound perfectly fine.
Did you see the link I posted?
Yes.
I lost it. Where the fuck did you
In
put it?
resources.
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 Sanko.
Resources.
Thank you.
Resources.
That is a good like quick reference sheet. I may update it as time goes by because I've changed a lot from when I originally wrote that. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I-
The
if
houses
you have
in
any-
particular, because I'm going to struggle with remembering that stuff for a while.
you're
Can
good.
we pin that actually? Can we do that?
Yeah. I will pin
Thank
this.
you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'll see you later.
Yep, see you later.
I will be
Yeah.
updating the.
Is everyone leaving?
I got things to do. I gotta go shopping.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I can stay for a little bit, but I do want to get to bed within the hour, so
Mhm.
make sure to
Alright.
stop the recording, Reese.
True.
Oh yeah.
Frost, I will see you in the live letter chat later.